Oh my god, fine. I'll do it on my phone. It's fine. I've done this before. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to always do it on my computer. I'm too tired to sit at my computer. But I can't not. I didn't forget to turn my headphones on. You did. Let me test. Do not let me do the entire thing without testing first. I am getting... No! Oh, you're kidding me. I'm getting... What's it called? When, like, your phone is on something so often that it, like, burns into your phone. No, I have little Paimon's head in the corner of my phone. That's terrible. That's terrible, no! I mean, I'm out of contract now, but I decided to keep it because it's a good phone. Am I going to have to replace my phone after all? I don't want to. Oh, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. Where are we? Yeah, there we are. As long as it's not glaring, I don't mind. I mean, yeah, I can barely notice. It's fine. We're not going to worry about it. So I accidentally triggered a cutscene while I was checking that the dog was still there. That the dog had respawned, the one that I scared away. So, we went across the thing on, like, the aquabus thing and we met Charlotte. And that's it. I don't remember. But we're here now and it's fine. I'm sure it wasn't important because I don't remember. Oh my god, you are taking me around the houses to find Linny. I'm further away now than I was to begin with. Oh my god, just let me jump. Like, let me glide places. Give me a dotted route so I can glide, for God's sake. I don't have the patience.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, hey, baby.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Hey, sweetie pie. He's so cute.
Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
I want to pet him.
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine.
Aww.
He is a phenomenal diver.
He's so cute. He's a cutie pie.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
What a talented family. He is. He's talented. Tell him.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
Oh, he's so shy.
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
It's alright. You go ahead. It's fine. Oh, he's so cute. I want to adopt him.
Okay, I see.
What's the matter?
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption.
It's fine. That's not what you were
Before I
talking about
forget,
at all, but
the
fine.
Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
He has freckles!
That's our Fremine. Always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Oh, he has freckles. We are going to be friends, Femine. We are. Oh no, don't cry. Oh.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago?
Oh, I'm sad now. I know why it rains.
Weird.
I know.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
That's so sad.
When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Does Femine have a beret? I've just noticed that. That's so funny. That's so cute. Could that Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of Fontaine? Another one of the elemental dragons of Tavad.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual.
Is he also Chief Justice?
Paimon, try something.
Oh god.
Hydro dragon, don't cry!
He's too sad.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
Don't be disrespectful, Linny.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Exactly.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
I beg to differ. I think you have met the Hydro Dragon.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Sounds good. You go ahead, Linny. I will see you at the performance.
Oh, are you leaving now?
Oh no, we don't have to.
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it?
We'll do it.
Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm
Yeah.
afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
That's fine. We'll take it.
Oh, don't worry, we're on the case.
I get how that is when you just
Sorry
don't
for
want to
the
talk.
inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks.
You are not.
I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
You don't have to.
No need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
It's okay. Oh, I love him. I love him. Hi, can we talk to you somewhat? I know we just said that you're not talkative, but still, we're
Thanks
friends.
again, you two. I really can't deal with that lady.
You're welcome. Oh, I like him. He's cute. I want him. Is he not? Oh God, because is he not the 4-star on the next banner on Zhongli and Child's banner? But I don't want to pull on their banners because I already have them, and I want to save for whoever may or may not be coming next. But I need Fremine. I don't know what to do. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. Am I misremembering? Hi. You didn't look alive then. Are you okay?
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, okay. Hi.
Oh, hello there.
That's a guillotine.
Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
That's terrifying.
No, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Pocket.
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need to pay?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth.
Good.
When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
It's not a guillotine, it's
Why
fine, we're
use your
fine.
hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Well, Venti and Nahida both said the gods rely on belief to obtain power.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Makes sense?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense.
Exactly. I love your
Besides
goggles.
indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
I don't trust you.
You again! Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Okay, I have good reason not to trust
but
you.
How do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
You're right. Sounds like a usual case of someone owing somebody else money. Are we gonna leave though? We never leave.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
Oh, it's this bitch.
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
And you came all this way, child.
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Paimon, just leave.
I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
That's so funny.
Surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
He's just there trying to be all Fatui threatening, and we're just like, oh my god, hi! Friend, come over here! Long time no see, what are you doing? Let's catch up. How's the family? We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today. Fontaine really is a curious place.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
I think we've already weathered enough storms for now. I don't mind a little excitement every now and then.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
This is so funny.
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends?
Exactly.
Listen to me, boy. If you want Chamora, fine. Why don't you come?
I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and TEUCER ice fishing, TEUCER said,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Absolutely, they're all yours. But what did TEUCER say? You have to tell me. I have OCD. You can't not tell me what TEUCER said when he went ice fishing.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Yeah, and then finish a sentence. Oh my! Oh, I'm Child. Hi. I don't have much experience with Child. I do have him, but like I don't have the artifacts for him. I apologize for coughing. It's gonna happen. This is fun. I'm having fun. Okay, I'm better at this. I'm not good at bow users. Sorry.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank?
Oh my god, he doesn't know.
Don't tell me you're...
Tell him.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
Okay, now what did TEUCER say?
Huh?
Now's my chance!
Okay.
Huh.
You did well.
That was weird.
Yeah, did your vision stop working? What has happened? Are you feeling alright?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydropowers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Oh, this is interesting.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Okay, but you'd better not use it too often.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
I don't care. What did TEUCER say?
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Was it something TEUCER said?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself.
I have a lot to learn about what TEUCER said.
Recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
I'm in a terrible mood right now.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
So, about TEUCER, what did he say? Do you have any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
Oh god. Because obviously we know this story, but have we ever actually... No, I swear we've never actually heard... Like, he's never actually told us. I don't think. Oh, this is about to get emotional. Okay, tell me.
It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
I wasn't expecting
So you
child
used the whale
lore.
as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
It's very possible that the power inside you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do.
Hang on.
It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that.
It's just Mum. A good girl. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, you go back to rest. You don't want your fan on yet, do you? You just tell me. You just shout at me when you want me to put your fan on. Yeah, good girl. Sorry, child. Carry on.
Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
Yeah, but also, what did TEUCER say?
More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel.
That sounds
Though
very
it's rumored that
French.
Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
Very European in general, I suppose.
Get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine.
Yeah, but your vision isn't working
Apparently,
now.
the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde. Huh.
I'm certainly glad you're enjoying yourself, child, but, like, your vision isn't working and your delusions don't, so... Careful? When we met the Hydro Archon.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Ah, gift from child.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
Why?
I'm just worried that it can become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now.
This has got to be
Besides, I
significant.
just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Us having his vision has to be significant.
You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Aww.
Whatever gave you that idea?
That's
I'll be in
cute.
touch later.
Okay, bye. Have fun. Don't die. Don't go use any delusion, though.
Sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon.
People are good at hiding it.
Since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
Okay. Under Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, you walk all around the court of Fontaine.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
Paimon, don't blurt it out. It's rude to spoil the mystery for everyone else. Oh my god, I have just remembered the time that my mum was in the post office. This was years ago. She was in the post office and there's this kid with an adult, I assume parent, I don't know, talking about what was at the time the latest Transformers film. And he blurted out in the middle of the post office, "I can't believe Optimus Prime died." And she was, we hadn't seen it yet. So she knew. Before she kept it from me, though. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen, but she knew what was going to happen. People, if something's new, don't talk about it. Anyway, yeah, it's rude.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
Hang on, movement. Okay, never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading. Do you have any idea how long we were loitering here?
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You already spoiled who the murderer is. Yeah, but like, one thing I love to do with like murder mysteries and honestly just things in general is, you know, once you've finished it and you know, say for example who the murderer is, go back and re-watch or reread or whatever and see how many new things jump out at you now that you know and now that you're looking out for specific things about a specific person. It's so much fun.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time.
I still want to read it.
Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
I still want to uncover the mystery of what TEUCER said.
Lenny said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aquabus.
Yay, where's the Aquabus? I cheated and teleported. I hope that doesn't, yeah. I hope I wasn't supposed to use the bus. I didn't want to.
Now this is
I'm too tired.
fancy. The Opera at Eclairs. What a place to hold a performance. No wonder Lenny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
It's a wishing well fountain.
Vache.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Did you just hear something, Paimon?
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Whose voice was that just now?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette! You scared Paimon! When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
By the way, Lynette, I seemed to hear a faint voice just now.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
It seemed as if the voice was coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you?
Yes.
Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
That's an interesting explanation. I'm not sure whether I buy it though. You know, the Traveler doesn't have to be super special in every single situation. But fine, I suppose we're doing this.
So, what did the voice say?
It seemed to be calling out someone's name.
Huh. If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
They died.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that
Linny?
calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
I love that there's poodles. Hi! I like poodles for obvious reasons, but also French. Hi, sweetie pie. Oh my god, it yawned! The poodle yawned!
The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue.
I know! What timing! It yawned! That is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life! Dog yawns are the most precious thing. Okay, Linny. Hi, let's chat.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
His voice reminds me of someone.
We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Thank you.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Linny.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
I don't like front row seats because generally you end up having to crane your neck. and it's very uncomfortable. I prefer sitting in the back where nobody else is.
Hey, Lenny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Sure, best get busy. Don't worry though, break a leg.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lenny.
I feel like we didn't do much to ease his nerves. We barely spoke to him. Okay, oh, I miss going to the theatre. I miss seeing plays and musicals and stuff. I need to contact our local place actually to see if I can bring Fuwa into like a training session, to like a what would you call it? Shit. A rehearsal. Because that's the thing that people do. I just haven't gotten around to asking yet. But yeah, I need to ask permission to bring Fuwa in so that we can practice that. Because obviously she's never been in that situation before. So even if she is like fully trained in terms of tasking and everything, she still needs to be able to do that. How on earth do I get down there? Oh, here we are. Okay. Yeah, does any of that make sense? I need to contact the local theatre to ask if we can sit in a rehearsal for exposure practice. I sat in this kind of area when seeing Joseph. Oh my god! When I went to see Talking Rambo in Paris, and I was sitting round about kind of there, see, down there. There, log. Don't destroy the seats, Carvey. And I ended up sitting, like, bear in mind, we got the tickets completely at random. I ended up sitting in the front row, like, front row, 2 seats away from my friend who also went. This is not the right way. Where are the rest of the stairs? I don't want to glide down. I need to figure out how this place works. What the hell? How? Okay, do I get down there somewhere? Should I not have gone into through this door? I'm confused. Can I go lower here? Going through a lower... Should I not have gone down those steps? Up those steps. Aha! I see. Okay, yeah, I get it. Obviously that's how theatres work. Why on earth would we be going down all that way? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was about here. I was about in this general area when I went to see Talking Rambo in Paris, and we got lost. My grandma kept saying, oh, you can't get lost in Paris. Well, we showed her, didn't we? So the bridge was in the wrong place. That's what it was. They'd moved the bridge before we got there.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Okay. Sit. Sit down. Paimon doesn't have a seat. Uh-oh. Hello. Hi! Noviette! Oh my god, this is so awkward. It's our first meeting with him, it's so awkward, no!
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
You're up, Paimon. Isn't this usually your job?
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Of course I did.
Excuse me. I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh my god, he's so nice. He's sweet. Oh, you're so polite.
Oh,
thank you.
So you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down.
Paimon doesn't know how to keep her
Wait,
voice down.
That's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk. But what should we talk about?
Is he sitting with one leg over the other? He is the most refined gentleman I have ever met in my life. This is even more awkward than it was when we were just being silent.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, he's a sweetheart.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
He's a sweetheart.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
I love him.
And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
the Hydro Dragon.
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet, what an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Oh, he's so nice.
Nervillet? Could he be...
the Hydro Dragon.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
I love the dynamic that those two have.
So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
I look forward to it.
The show's finally about to start. Paimon can hardly wait. Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before.
I noticed as well, does Nervillet have, like, you know, the scale things of the thing? He has that on his outfit as well. The crowds enter the venue and the curtains open for the show to begin.
Oh, they're dimming the lights. The show must be starting.
Oh, there's nothing more exciting than when the lights dim. I miss this.
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
Yay!
And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Bloody hell, I swear to God this is the biggest audience and the biggest audience reaction we've ever had in Genshin. Usually it's like this gigantic championship of like some of the most important and impressive people, and it's just a few people in the crowd going like, yay, woo, yay, like the Arataki gang. That's so funny. There's like an actual crowd here. I'm impressed.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
Of course, you're a magician, so I believe your word.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
Okay, sweetie
I
pie.
know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
That was impressive, I'll give them that.
Whoa!
That was enjoyable.
How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything! Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
What a show. No wonder he's a famous magician.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
I love the
To
way he
appreciate
sits.
magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough, but Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Why do you have
sure
a sticky board on your
audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow, how's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Let's watch and see.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate.
It's better actually with someone random. If it's us, I'll scream.
Let me see.
Oh, good.
Row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown?
Absolutely.
Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like.
Do we have to do the
I won't be
entire
able to see
countdown?
anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
You said we could go faster.
Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
With the whole crowd counting together, you couldn't even if you wanted to. What if the whole crowd did, though?
I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat
He's
after
a good
me.
showman.
60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58.
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
Okay. I don't want to have to count all the way till 60. That's so much counting.
54, 53, 52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Nervalette?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
You conceal a lot, don't you, Nervalette?
So serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39, 38.
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine, I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, midair right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all a part of the show. He's very good at talking to the crowd. I like him. He's good.
What
Did it come from the stage? Maybe it was just to divert our attention. Yes, don't let anything divert our attention.
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
23! 22! 21!
I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
18! 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10! Almost there now. 8! Swapping two people is harder work than you might think.
Is he gonna like intentionally mess it up and then do it properly?
Get it right the first time. Hey, wait. Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again. 7! Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5! 4!
Whoops! That doesn't count.
I am so entertained right now.
Ta-da!
Yay! That was genuinely entertaining. I love the way he talks to the crowd. Oh my god, fireworks. Excuse me?
What happened?
No way. They've just killed somebody on stage. Did somebody actually die? Surely not.
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
Yeah, she's dead.
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Oh, I loved him stepping up like that. For me to like trying to be all, you know,
Unfortunately,
assertive.
The person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage.
They actually killed
As of now,
somebody.
we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
Right, on the aquabus of the scene that I accidentally triggered and didn't record. I'm with you. And to put it off like this, in front of an audience, including the Archon and the Chief Justice, you have got to have some balls for that.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing.
I don't think you do.
Using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly?
It wasn't Linny.
Our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
This all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not?
Well, yeah, exactly. But it happened like, you've got to be stupid to like put yourself to show. That's like, he may as well have just come up like with a knife and stabbed him and then been like, who would do such a thing? It's obviously not the person who centered stage, Farina.
Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
Where is your evidence?
Right! How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Obviously he's a suspect. It's his show. It's all connected to him. Fine. He's a suspect who needs to be interrogated. But you can't just stand there and say, yep, he did it. He did it. Show you're working, Farina. He's a suspect. I mean, he's a person of interest. He's a person of interest at this point, okay? It's hard to believe all this happened during the show. I'm gonna get heated.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates?
Sewer.
You are pressing charges?
Defamation of character.
Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
Exactly. So right now he is a suspect, or he is a Can he even be a suspect at this point? Like, we've not even started the investigation. He's a person of interest. He's a person of interest in the same way that, like, if a spouse goes missing or dies, then the other spouse is a person of interest. But they're not, like, immediately, yeah, you did it. It's just you could have done it, so we're going to talk to you about it. So we're going to talk to him about it, right, Farina? Don't be so hasty.
But what Lady Farina said just now...
No, it doesn't!
Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
Yeah, but if that's the case, then surely it'd be someone in the sidelines and not, you know, the actual magician who's like right there, right? I mean, I don't know why I'm arguing. We know it's not Linny. But still, you can't just like witness a thing, a mystery, and then be like, I know exactly who it is, like the bloody Masked Singer. We've not started yet. I'm so sorry. Are you barking at me? Am I getting too heated? I'm so sorry. I'll try and calm down, but this is my area of expertise. I have a BSc on bloody forensics and stuff. I know what I'm talking about.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing.
You don't have an opponent yet. We've just started.
I mean you, traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
We can't go on trial yet. You need to interview him first. You need to build up a case and evidence. You need to look at things. You need to make sure there's no evidence of anybody else. You need to think, we're not going on trial yet, Farina. I trust Linny.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the traveler and I already dueled the first time we met.
What are you doing?
But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw.
Oh, I see. Yeah, go on, keep going.
But draws really are the most boring possible outcome.
So Fua is trying to undo something for me. Go on, keep doing it. Keep going. She's recently learned how to undo bows. So now she's doing that on her own. Go on, do it. You can do it. You can do it. Don't need to help. I know, our son's been fast in so long. Hey, you did it! Clever girl! Well done! Don't break it though. Yay, well done! Sweetie Pooh's a clever girl! He's a clever girl! He's a clever girl! Don't eat it though, please, don't eat it! He stole my clothes! He stole my winter cape! Don't eat it! Well done! Clever girl! Clever girl is getting good at clothes. Yes, you are. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Fua. Hi, baby. Hello, baby, sweetie darling. We're getting heated about bad trial things.
So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
Yeah, but not right now, though.
Was it a draw? She obviously lost last time.
It's too
I
early.
understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, the trial is in order.
We have just started.
Well, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights.
This is bullshit.
But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Absolutely! These charges are absolute bullshit! I will happily be his bloody attorney! What is going on in Fontaine? Talk to people first!
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House.
It's too early.
Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
This should have happened before! What the? You can't press charges! You can't press charges against somebody and then launch an investigation. You've got all the right components, just not necessarily in the right order. I'm dying. Fontaine has killed me. Oh. Look at what you're doing to me, Fontaine! Oh, I know, Fua, I'm dying. Go on, carry on.
Linny and his crew are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House.
Yes, of course, they're
The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
Of course they're potential suspects, but you don't immediately... I mean, obviously, this is Fontaine. We're not going to spend time joining the Archon quest, doing investigations and stuff, but it's still bullshit.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big
Exactly.
shot Outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Oh, I'm going to have an aneurysm in a minute. Everyone is dismissed and the audience begins to leave along with Farina and Novelet. And I leave on a stretcher after having a stress-induced heart attack. Linny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
I wasn't frightened when the person died, but I'm a bit frightened by Fontaine's bloody law system.
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Fua is making me rest.
I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal.
I know.
I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
No! And even if you were, it's too early to go to trial.
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me.
You're very welcome. If you were the murderer, you're too smart to do a murder like that.
Suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion.
I know I've tired myself out. Can I just finish this scene first, please? Is that okay? Do you mind? I just need to finish. I already don't know what TEUCER said. I need to know what Linny's gonna say. Okay, and then I'll go to bed, I promise. I'll go to bed in a minute, I promise. It's like 5 more minutes.
I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
That's also a good point. Can I please just have 5 more minutes, Fua? I promise I'll go to bed after. Yes, it's very strange.
Precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Paimon, what are you wearing? Oh no! I'm gonna cry! Oh my, I knew. My friend told me that Paimon would be wearing something. I imagined so many things, but not that. I promise I'll go to bed in a minute. I promise. Where? Leave it. Where did you get those glasses?
Mama bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city here.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
Wait.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
I can't take you seriously, Paimon.
Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self.
I'm actually crying. I'm actually tearing up. Oh my god.
But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
I cannot believe we're going to trial before. I cannot believe we're going to trial before burning up a case. Oh, Paimon, please wear that to the trial. I'm begging you to wear that for the entire rest of the Archon quest. I promise! Just give me a minute! Give me a minute! I promise. I know, and I trust you, but I just want to finish the scene. I won't let you down. Right in my ear. Paimon.
Since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first.
Hey!
Where did that go during the performance?
I saw that! I saw you moving to bite my finger. I saw you snapping at me.
Oh, well. I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it.
I'm sorry, Linny.
If revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Cliffhanger!
Let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case.
Oh my god, Paimon. You're terrible. No, don't carry on. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. Fua-Fua's gonna shout at me. We're Linny and Lynette's attorneys.
I see.
You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
I'm trying, actually. But you won't give me time between scenes.
The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cowell. Even though he hadn't joined the troop long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowell inside it.
Why was Cowell inside? Wasn't the girl supposed to be there?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl.
Oh my god, there's a
the box was positioned
thing
directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys.
That is suspicious, actually, isn't it?
Thing is magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand.
I understand how this looks, actually, yeah.
I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
Please don't shout at me. I'm trying to go to bed, but Esmond keeps talking to me. Do you want to go downstairs? Can I distract you with the downstairs? That's not always true. People can also be the most reliable evidence. Yeah, that's not true, though. People are absolutely the least reliable kind of evidence. Okay, there's a reason why I have issue with, like, eyewitness reports and stuff, because people are unreliable. I'm not saying that people lie. And I know that we're talking about different things here, but, like, just in general, people are incredibly unreliable. I am so sorry. Carry on.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good.
No, I get it, it's
anyway,
fine.
You may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
I hope so. I am looking forward to this. You can use the case record to confirm your current evidence and clue collection situation and sort case-related information. Oh my god, this is so exciting! I am having so much fun right now. Oh my god, you can check as yet undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record, then investigate the corresponding areas and locate them. I'm so happy right now! Use the perception skills to find evidence and clues that can be investigated within a certain radius around yourself. This will advance your overall progress. Oh, I'm having so much fun! The guards' investigation report. The investigation from the guards indicates that the fireworks launched at the tail end of the magic performance set the rope dangling the water tank alight, causing the tank to fall and kill Cowell, who was within it. It seems evident that Linny is the likeliest user of the prop to commit a crime. See, I suppose there is, like, circumstantial evidence in that he is pyro, isn't he, as well? But then, like, he, you know, made a show of not having his vision, so it's not like he could really control the elements to, like, specifically target it. But then, do we know it was the real vision? Sorry, I'm not supposed to be accusing Lily. It's just, I understand why the suspicion is on him, but what I'm saying is that we can't just go to trial tomorrow. However, the reason for the victim being Cowell and the reason for the chosen lady's disappearance remains mysteries. The deceased's identity. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cowell. He was well trusted by all his colleagues. His job was setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. See, so if he was inspecting the props, then wouldn't he, like... Surely he'd have been able to see, hang on a second, these fireworks are gonna interfere with that rope. So I'm suspicious about... I don't think it was the fireworks necessarily. Do we... How do we prove... Do we know for certain that it was definitely the fireworks and not another source of fire, is what I'm asking. Because if he's the prop person, then he'd know. He'd be able to say, no, this is dangerous, we should move this back a bit, or we should not do this, or we should not do that. So I don't think it was the fireworks that caused it, and I think that's an avenue we need to look at to see if... Because that would be the perfect way to hide it, though, is to have another source of fire. We need to look around the area for another source of fire, is what I'm saying. A detective in action. Right, I'm going to leave this video here. And I am going to continue... I'm going to do this in the next video because this is my avenue and I am excited and silly.